This week on Council Bluffs News, a new passenger rail line in Council Bluffs, a new feasibility study is slowly turning the dream into a reality. Then, Iowa School for the Deaf students try their hand at poetry. Plus, the Reaver Beat has all of your Iowa Western news and more. All of that this week on Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm James Lathrop. Passenger rail travel options in the metro area are slim. The California Zephyr is the only line crossing the southern half of Iowa. Now a feasibility study is looking at the possibility of an all-new line all the way from Chicago to right here in Council Bluffs. It's been done in other communities.
Promoting passenger rail throughout the state.
And it has its benefits.
A complete rebirth of our downtown.
The idea of passenger travel lives on in this meeting, taking place at Bayless Park Hall Thursday, February 1st.
We're doing this feasibility study for passenger rail from Chicago to Council Bluffs, Omaha.
Greg Lyons is with All Aboard Iowa, an organization promoting a new rail line connecting Omaha, Des Moines, and Chicago.
So we think that it's the right thing for this century in Iowa.
The meeting, attended by members of the public and city officials, featuring two speakers.
To tell their story about how bringing the train in made a difference in their community or their region.
Lots of other amenities on the train.
New England Rail Authority Executive Director Patricia Quinn explains how the Downeaster, a rail line that runs from Brunswick, Maine to Boston, Massachusetts, strengthened the area.
In addition to providing great transportation benefits to the citizens of the area, that the Downeaster has really been an economic generator as well.
Quinn says through the proper channels, a comparable project in Council Bluffs could bring similar perks.
So with this opportunity here, I think it's worth a very, prudent look, and people need to make some decisions because it's an opportunity you don't want to let go.
Lyons says the feasibility study is almost finished. They have a sense of ridership, a proposed route, leaving the most important part of the puzzle.
What will it cost to operate it, what kind of revenues we can get. We'll be expecting that information in about 2 months.
No word yet on where that route will lay in the city or where the station will be located. Council Bluffs Mayor Tom Hanifin says the process of choosing these locations has already started. Stay tuned to Council Bluffs News in the coming months for more information on the project. One of the oldest and most beloved annual fundraisers for the American Cancer Society is Daffodil Days. The program allows anyone with any budget to donate to the organization in exchange for the beautiful flowers. Bloomworks Floral of West Broadway participates in the 3-month-long campaign, giving you a place close to home to donate. IWTV student Nate Connolly has more.
With the recent snowfall, spring feels like it is out of reach. But Bloomworks Floral and the American Cancer Society are helping bridge the gap with the Daffodil Days program.
What we do is we have all over the city of Council Bluffs, we have order forms and table tents and things where people can call us or they can actually order at different businesses.
The program lasts 3 months with all proceeds going to the American Cancer Society to continue cancer research. For every dollar you spend, a daffodil is yours for the taking.
The daffodils come like in bunches of 10, and there's a daffodil individual, there's a dainty daffodil, there's bunches of daffodils with a bear.
Bloomworks Floral is housing the daffodils for the entire southwest Iowa region.
Daffodils will arrive March 11th through the 15th. They usually come here on that Sunday, and we process everything and get it ready.
Requests for the daffodils can be made through early March. Bloomworks Floral is located at 142 West Broadway in Council Bluffs, or you can order by phone at 712-256-3156. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Nathan Connolly.
A new gym in Council Bluffs aims to change the way you get fit. CrossFit opens its doors February 2nd. The gym uses a small class approach to group fitness. The CB ambassadors welcomed the new gym to the city with a ribbon cutting ceremony taking place January 31st. Here's IWTV student DeQuanis Humphrey.
1, 2, 3.
The ribbon cutting is a symbol of a new business here in Council Bluffs. Not only is it a new business, but a new way to work out. CrossFit, which is located on Madison Avenue, is not an ordinary gym. The owners expect members to gain knowledge and gain muscle at the same time.
The biggest things that we do is actually teaching people how to do things that are very similar to what they do out in the real world.
It's a community within CrossFit, and a community of other Council Bluff businesses welcome to the area. Business leaders and CB ambassadors turn out to help CrossFit get started.
Great opportunity for Council Bluffs in the sense that what we provide, besides a legitimate fitness program, is also a chance for people of the community to become a community in here.
Ricky Frosto and his 2 business partners want people to check out the new gym and offer an open invitation to anyone interested in CrossFit. Their phone number, 402-670-1465. For your Council Bluff News, I'm DeQuantis Humphrey.
In November of 2011, the Council Bluffs Community Health Center broke ground on a new facility at 6th Street and 9th Avenue. 12 months and $5.6 million later, the CB ambassadors hold a ribbon cutting for the brand new All Care Health Center. The legacy of the Council Bluffs Community Health Center continues on.
We'd like to congratulate you and thank you for your investment in our community. So congratulations.
A new name and a new building. 12 months ago, this space just southwest of downtown, an empty lot. And a dream, thanks largely in part to the Affordable Care Act.
We submitted a competitive grant application process, and we had to score 90 or better, so we did have to demonstrate. So it just didn't come to us. We did have to work for that funding.
That grant covers $4.9 million, with the rest coming from local donors, and not a penny wasted either. The All Care Center offers a broad range of services.
We have medical services. We also have dentists. We're bringing on another dentist with us, a dental hygienist, and a psychiatric nurse practitioner for behavioral health services.
And on top of that, a pharmacy opening in the near future. And as one of the 13 community health centers in the state, the clinic is ready to compromise for any financial situation.
So we look at their income based on the federal poverty guidelines. We look at the number of persons that are in the household and determine what's their payment level.
Creighton says one of the most important missions of the clinic is preventative care.
We don't want people to end up in the emergency rooms for their non-emergent care services. So we want to really educate our patients how important it is. Keep your follow-up appointments with us.
One unique feature is the clinic's pod-like system.
Now we're entering pod C and D.
Each pod is occupied by the appropriate professionals, all 3 with examination rooms.
But the pod environment honestly offers more privacy to the patients when they're in our clinic. And it kind of helps with the noise level as well.
All Care aims to provide an estimated 20% of the city with its health care, ensuring customers get the care they need in their own neighborhood.
I would just venture to say if this health center wasn't here, they would probably be going across the river to Nebraska. So we are very happy to be here on the southwest end of town.
Creighton tells me that the average out-of-pocket medical visit costs around $20, while dental goes for around $55. If you have any questions, you can get in contact with the All Care Center by calling 712-325-1990. Area pets getting the vaccinations they need. This vaccination clinic taking place at the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter Saturday, February 2nd. Solace giving back to the community by slashing prices on those vaccinations, some as low as $10 a shot. Although it's good to be current on all of the shots for your pet, Mary Jones of Solace says the rabies shot is the most important.
It's a way for people to get their animals vaccinated. It's really important with the rabies because you can't license your animal unless it has a current rabies vaccination.
For more information on vaccinations, get in contact with your local veterinarian or call Solace at 712-328-4656. The Great Train Expo rolling through the Mid-America Center over the weekend. The huge expo with model trains, train books, and model building supplies and so much more, running February 2nd and 3rd. Council Bluffs, being Railroad Town USA, packed the MAC for the event. Show manager Bill Grove says no matter what level of train enthusiast you are, the event is sure to please.
A lot of history here, a lot of fans, a lot of people that work for the railroad, and a chance also for people that aren't that connected with it to come in and kind of see what railroading and model railroading is all about.
The Great Train Expo is a traveling expo. To see a full schedule, go to greattrainexpo.com. Coming up on Council Bluffs News, it's a competition like no other. ISD students going to state with poetry. And after the break, Mary Jones joins us from the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter to show off some of her furry friends.
Did you know that getting up and getting active for just 60 minutes a day is all it takes to help you get stronger, look better, and feel great?
Or that fresh fruits and veggies aren't just healthier and crunchier, they can taste better too?
Eating better and getting more active is easier than you think.
Yeah! Keep watching for some fun and easy ways to discover the magic of healthy living in your life.
America.
Let's get healthy together!
Are you getting this, honey?
Oh, prime time. We are rolling.
All right, Mama's gonna bring it home. Mama's gonna bring it home.
Okay.
Come on, watch this guy.
Oh, backwards!
Oh, don't. Oh.
It went into Bob and Carol's yard. Oh, no? Okay,
Yeah.
here it comes.
Oh, Mom!
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
All right, let's see what you can do. Let's go.
They might surprise you.
Let's go.
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous.
I'm starving. What's for breakfast?
Guten Tag!
Johannes, Franz!
I bring you arts-enriched Raisinblums, fortified with increased test scores and creative problem-solving skills.
It's good!
And good for you.
Bobby? Susie?
Don't worry, that's just the power of the arts!
Feed your kids the arts. For 10 simple ways to learn how, visit americansforthearts.org.
Hi, how are you doing today?
What looks good?
Our special today is shrimp scampi. It's been sitting around for about a week.
Excuse me, what time are you guys leaving? We're gonna rob your house tonight.
Don't you wish there were warnings to protect you from life's risks? With diabetes, there is one. It's called A1C, a simple blood test that helps measure your risk of a heart attack and other complications. Learn more at diabetes1c.org.
Up to 40% of businesses never recover after experiencing a major disaster. Make a plan at ready.gov/business.
Hi, welcome to the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter. I'm Mary Jones, founder and president of Solus, a part of local animal shelter. And Mr. Charlie is a good reminder that senior citizens need love too. He is truly a senior citizen dog at 14 years of age. He was found at the QT on West Broadway, and no one has come to the shelter to claim him or even call to inquire if he's here. If you're interested in adopting this wonderful older senior citizen dog, his phone number is 2913. I'd like you to meet Miracle. Miracle is also a special needs dog. She is totally deaf. She does no hand commands, and she seems to be a very calm dog. She's 8 months old. She's already been spayed. She has a current rabies shot. She needs to be with kids older than 10. Apparently she's had some bad experience with younger kids in her past. But she's a very nice dog. Right now she's checking out the rabbits that are over here in the corner. If you're interested in Miracle, her file number is 2979. Scout was surrendered at the animal shelter, but we're really not sure why. Apparently they were moving, they had too many animals, or it's hard to tell because they didn't tell us why they were bringing Scout in. Scout is 10 months old. He's got kind of velvet hair and a cute little velvety nose. Wonderful, wonderful boy, and this guy is truly a purring machine. He wants to give kisses. Hello, Scout, how are you? It's a beautiful boy. Scout, file number 3021. One of my favorite colors when it comes to kitty cats, those bright red-headed cats. This is Garfield. Garfield is 2 years old, and he's a very intelligent cat. Actually, he was named after President Garfield. He's just a real love, is very calm, would love to come and join your family circle. If you're interested in Garfield, his file number is 2030.
If you're interested in adopting a pet featured in Pets of the Week, call the shelter at 712-328-4656. Looking for something to do in Council Bluffs this weekend? The Best in the Midwest Tattoo Convention takes over the Mid-America Center for the second year in a row. There will be over 200 tattoo artists from around the world on hand tattooing all weekend. The convention runs Friday through Sunday and opens every day at noon. Tickets start at $20 for one-day passes and are available at the door, or you can buy them at ShaneO'NeillProductions.com. The second Legislative Coffee of the Year takes place Saturday, February 9th. The event allows the public to express concerns to local lawmakers. It takes place at the Woodrow Wilson Middle School auditorium at 9 a.m. and runs until 10:30. For more information, call Kelly O'Brien at 712-325-1000. Then Sunday, February 10th at the Hitchcock Nature Center, take your 3 to 5-year-old to Kinder Nature. The series teaches children how to love nature and take care of it. It starts at 1:30 and runs just 1 hour. The cost is just $5 per child accompanied by an adult. Coming up after the break, what makes these women amazing? The inspiring beauty pageant hits Iowa for the first time right here on the IWCC campus. Details in the Reaver Beat. And a national competition has these students using sign language and poetry. Next on Council Bluffs News.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Yo, check out this chef, right? Right? That's so gay. That's really gay. Dude, look at those hands.
Please don't say that.
What?
Don't say that something is gay when you mean that something is dumb or stupid. It's insulting. It's like if I thought this pepper shaker was stupid and I said, man, and this pepper shaker is so 16-year-old boy with a cheesy mustache. Just saying. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
My dad's one of the juiciest trees there.
Bring this one.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Takeout meals for just $12.99. Call now.
Sherry Pearson? You are the sole surviving heir of the King of Montonopolis, and you are now worth $45 million.
I'm rich. This can't be real.
Of course it's not real. Come on.
Having money isn't about luck. Like that takeout meal. Cook at home instead, you can save thousands a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig.
Welcome back. I'm Marie Zeidner, and this is the River Beat. A new restaurant on campus is sure to make your mouth water. The Culinary Cafe is open to anyone with an appetite. Iowa Western Culinary Arts students are running their own business.
Welcome to Friday Lunch.
First and second year students put their skills to the test in nearly every role at a real restaurant.
The first years take care of serving so they can practice learning to serve and how to clean plates and take orders. The second years do most of the cooking.
Complete with a menu and specials, the Riva Room in the Student Center gets a taste of fine dining. This week's specials, Mexican platters, chosen by students.
We have things like tortilla soup, homemade churros, chili rellenos made from scratch. Lots of good, delicious items to choose from.
With some help from instructors, running the Culinary Cafe helps students learn how to work under pressure.
So this gives them a chance to see what is it like to be on the line when there's 20 people waiting for food and you need to get the food out quickly and properly.
And with the money raised, the students will soon be on their way to Chicago, where they will expand their knowledge on food and equipment.
There's seminars and classes that they can take.
Until then, the doors are open for business. The Culinary Cafe is open Fridays 11 to 1 and will only accept cash or check. Students' meal plans cannot be used. It may be the dream of many girls to be in a beauty pageant, but not everyone makes it on stage. There's one pageant, though, trying to change that, with the winners being called amazing in more ways than one. River Beat student Shanti Shaknoza has the details from Iowa Western.
You pay for the ticket, but the show is priceless. The Miss Amazing pageant of Iowa takes central stage at Iowa Western. For the first time in Iowa, more than 50 beautiful ladies, from teens to adults, compete for the crown. What's different about this competition? The contestants, they have disabilities, but each one shares their stories, shares their true beauty.
And I like to eat.
They also show all their talents. And what would a beauty pageant be without the evening gown competition? The girls can't hold back their tears of happiness.
What does being a contestant here at the Miss Amazing pageant mean to you? A lot? Like what? Did you have fun? Do you want to come again next year?
The organizers work hard to put the show together.
Came into this organization not knowing how many girls that were going to sign up or even compete. But we were so excited and ecstatic when 58 amazing ladies signed up and actually came to compete.
And this organization is just so amazing because girls come and they're shy, they don't want to reach out to others, and then by the end of the night they are just out there, they're loud, they make new friends. It's just
so energetic and they just give it their all.
Miss Amazing pageant gives the girls a real opportunity to show their abilities. At the end of the day, it's not about who wins, but about participants coming out of their comfort zone and having fun. For the River Beat, I'm Shanti Shahnoza. Back to you, Marie.
Thanks, Shanti. The Miss Amazing pageant has expanded throughout the United States, and proceeds go back to community organizations dedicated to helping people with disabilities. Coming up next time on the River Beat, looking for a way to volunteer and need that internship? We've got the place for you to go get all the answers. Plus, we find out if Cupid has arrived on campus for Valentine's Day. Here's what's happening on campus. Want to learn how to sing or play an instrument? Continuing Education is offering private music lessons in voice, brass, woodwinds, and percussion. The cost is $200 for 8 weeks. For more information, contact Denise Norman at dnorman@iwcc.edu. And scholarships are available for students. You can log on to Rock and find the PDF file under IWCC News. For the River Beat, I'm Marie Zeitner. See you on campus.
Thanks, Marie. When most people think of American Sign Language, they tend to forget it's a whole other language. But like all languages, one way or another, it's translatable. That's the task a handful of Iowa School for the Deaf students are put to as part of a national competition. Robert Frost once said, "Poetry is what gets lost in translation." At Iowa School for the Deaf Friday, February 1st, students are trying to translate poems without losing meaning.
All right, well, good afternoon. Welcome to Poetry Out Loud. All right, let's hear it.
The competition is in its third year at the school and is open to any student looking to strengthen their English to American Sign Language translation skills, which isn't as easy as it sounds.
American Sign Language has its own grammatical rules. They have its own structure, its own syntax. It's very different than English.
Jonathan Sherling, an ASL instructor from UNO, says the competition is perfect for showing those differences.
Being able to show poems is a really great way to really highlight the difference between ASL and English. Because I grew up in a deaf family, and I was always bilingual. I always had American Sign Language, and I always had English.
The competition has 2 rounds. The poem is chosen by the participant and is displayed beforehand. Then, they take the stage. At that point, completely from memory, the student performs the poem.
That is the tricky part. That's why some of them have mentors.
Dakota Meyer is a junior at ISD and the winner of the Poetry Out Loud 2013 competition.
Hard to explain. I just feel like I've overachieved. You know, it's not like a regular expectation. I'm a junior and I win and I beat seniors and it feels like a wonderful feeling.
Because of the difference between the 2 languages, most contestants ask for assistance.
They will help them translate to ASL because they're not the same, they're completely different.
Meyer, however, took the road less traveled, studied hard, and translated the poems on his own.
That's another thing why I just feel like I've achieved very much because I've worked hard for it. You know, when you work hard for something, it's like you're living the American dream, you know?
Dakota looks to take this attitude with him to the next level.
And I'm ready for state too, so if anything big comes my way, I can overcome it.
The Iowa Poetry Out Loud State Finals features more than just the hearing impaired. This is, however, the 3rd year an ISD student using American Sign Language will compete in the Poetry Championship. This year's competition takes place in Des Moines on March 3rd. Thanks for watching this week's Council Bluffs News. If you have any questions, comments, or story ideas, you can email us at cbtv@iwcc.edu, call us at 712-325-3312, or send us a message on Facebook. You can find us at facebook.com/cbtv17. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm James Lathrop. See you next week.